you for being on replay. Please don't forget to hit the like and make sure you're subscribed. We would greatly appreciate it. So today is Saturday, February 14th, 2026. Hope everybody's had a good day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Just kind of waiting on some people to pop in, aren't we, Bree Bree? And Dakota. We got Bree Bree and Dakota. Hey, Yadira, you are first. Hey, Sharon. Y'all, she's trying to steal my braid. Hey, ProWorks. It's good to see everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. But anyway, thank you, Yadira. Sharn. Yeah, it's just made it home okay. Dave made it back to his house okay. He had to drive me back down here and then go back. So yes, everybody, please like and subscribe. Okay, Pro World. Anyway, hey, Dave. All right, Sharon. Hey, Al. Your neighbor. Yes. Okay, Mr. Rogers. I'll be your neighbor. There you go, Sharon. Can you be Nod? Okay, but who's winking and blinking? You know, winking, blinking, and nod. Okay, Christopher. Hey, Sue. It's good to see you too. I figured, he's looking for winking and blinking. Winking, blinking, and nod. Hey, John. Look, y'all. Right, Al? Yeah, Sharon has not been feeling good, y'all. But I found my Bree Bree. I think she missed me, y'all. What do y'all think? And I think Dakota did too, because he's glued right here. Be the first ever nod. No, you wouldn't be the first ever nod. I'm the first nod. As in nodding off. It was, Sue, and it was good to spend some time with Dave. Christopher, I generally don't stream with anybody. Except, right, Dave. It's just, was I just interact with the chat, and I don't. Right, that's what I'm saying, Christopher. I generally don't have anybody on the live stream with me, except you know, except for people I know really, really well. Like I've had Sharon on, Dave has been on here before, and maybe Holly, but I've had the mods on, but that's about it, or some of the mods anyway. And the same to you, John. Yeah, I got my Valentine's wish. I got to spend some time with Dave. That's what I wanted. Christopher, you have to be 16 to be in here. And see, that's the reason I don't bring anybody up on the screen, because I don't know who they are. Hot that like. John said hi, Bree Bree. Right, Sue? See, that's why I don't bring anybody up on the stream until I have known them for a bit. Y'all are a good people. Sue said hi, Bree Bree. That's right, Sharon. So, right, Dave. That was funny. For those of you who missed it last night, Dave was on the stream with me. Well, thank you, John. Right? Saw the hop. And he came over and basically said something about words of the wise or something, and having to go use the bathroom after he took his foot off. Had to put it back on. Yeah, it was really good to get to spend some one-on-one time with Dave. And we also I got to see Holly before this. That was before last night's stream. Right, Dave? I know. He was holding his foot up, then he had to put it back on. But before last night's stream, I got to see Holly. Right, Sue? And I got to play with my grandbaby. And Sharon, wait for it to fall off. Hey, McKinley. Good to see you. And for the first time, my grandbaby actually played with Dave. And all right, have a good rest of your night, Al. Dave, right? Yes, just your leg. But yeah, Dave, the grandbaby actually played with Dave because she hasn't been she hasn't been real sure about his beard. But he one thing that was really cute. So Dave had a little piece of toast at dinner. He was breaking off little pieces. No, she doesn't, Sharon. But he was breaking off little pieces of toast and setting it in front of her for her to eat. Well, Holly had given her a French fry, and she was watching Dave break off that piece. You're looking for a planter. That's Hey, what are you doing? Anything to do with plants, you do not want my advice on. She was taking that little he was putting the toast in front of her. Well, she took the French fry that Holly had given her. She watched Dave for a second, and then she started doing the same thing. Dave. She started doing the same thing with the French fries. She was copying Dave for Dave's leg. I see. Dave, she's gonna steal your leg and put plants in it. Hey, Lydia. And then I got to come home today and spend some time with my kiddo, my other Valentine. Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Right. Dave. Tommy, were you in here last night? I think you were, weren't you? I wasn't sure if you got to see Dave on here last night. And so after my parents had offered to take us out to dinner, but that was Dave really needed to get back, and he hated to. you know, he kept apologizing. He's like, he hated to tell them to turn him down, but they understood. Trust me, my parents understand about traveling. Here you go, most comfortable clothing. Let's see what that says. Jeans and a t-shirt. But you know, so but we went to eat, and it ended up being so it was my parents, my sister, her other half, my daughter, and me. And so mom had told him, that Dave needed to get back. So that's why he wasn't with us because he had a long way to drive back. It's a 2 hour drive. It's not a short drive. Well, my sister's boyfriend hasn't met Dave yet. We didn't know that they were going, or Dave would have stayed. But um, he looked at my dad, or my parents, and he was like, "Wait a minute, first we went, wait a minute, wait a minute. Who's Dave?" And he said, "That's my boyfriend." I showed him a picture, and he looked at my parents. He said, "Is he approved?" They're like, "Yes, he's approved." Right, Dave, for real. That's a t-shirt, either jeans or shorts or maybe jogging pants. But yeah, they were like, "He is approved," and I had to kind of giggle because Dad said, "Well, my dad's a big Georgia fan." Dad's like, "Well, but he is a Bama fan." He said, "But he drives a Silverado because he's super into Chevys." Because my sister's, he might as well be her husband. They've been together for a long time. But he's like, "Well, he said, well, Chevy's a point in his, I can't remember his exact words, but he's basically like, Chevy's a point in his favor. But he's talking about as far as the Bama fan, he's like, well, we can't all be perfect." Right? Right? And Dad actually follows him out to the trucks to keep talking to him. He's awesome, John. And it, it it means a lot to me that Dave and my parents get along as good as they do. My dad's not generally the type to follow you out. "Hey, Cleonice, good to see you." My dad's not generally the type to follow people out to their car and keep talking unless he really, really likes them. And every time Dave comes over, he follows him back out to the car to keep talking. Talk football, racing, cars, just about anything. So yeah, that means a lot to me. Oh, and I do have a good update. So y'all know my mama's little dog, Bugs, has been pretty sick, and he's actually spending the weekend at the vet. Well, my mom um, got a phone call from the vet earlier. Yes, I love their story. I agree, Sue. It is too bad. Yes, and they've actually listened when they tell their stories because they got some darn good stories to tell. But so my mom, she called me earlier and said she heard from the vet. Bugs is feeling a little better. Or seems to be feeling a little better. The vet said he's perkier than he was when they brought him in. He still hasn't eaten. He still hasn't eaten, but they're giving him medicine to help to stimulate his appetite. So he's looking better. Right, Dave? Let Dad come over and play. Tommy. Actually, yeah, my parents have some pretty awesome stories to tell. I'll tell you the one that Dad told Dave today. Yeah, Sharon, he feels a little better, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. But the one dad that they told Dad today. So my mom's brother, they have different moms, but same dad. When after his mama passed away, my uncle lived with them for a couple of years. Dave. Right, Sharon. But so my uncle, when he was around, he was about 5, and they said that he had, I think that's like a bike accident. I think is what he said, and had, he had fallen on his side, and Tommy, and gotten like like road rash or whatever where he fell on his side. They had some anti like. All right, Lydia. We'll send you love. But they had some antiseptic spray that they were using on where he fell. And he was hot. They said he would scream and holler every time they sprayed on there. Said, it burns, it burns. And Dad was basically like, oh, you don't be a sissy. It's fine. Don't be a sissy. Well, about a year later, my dad had a cut of some. I can't remember what he said. What he said he got the cut from, but he had gotten a cut on his arm or something, I think. Love you too, Lydia. And my mom put that antiseptic spray on him. And he said, and then he was hopping around going, it burns, it burns. And then he said, and we did this to your brother every day. Because they put it on there for several days from my uncle. He was like, we did this to your brother every day. Hey, Tracy. Dave. I think I have proof of life right here. Yes, Tommy. Not Bot gonna tell you, and I always tell him again. Sharon. Chocolate milk, Sharon. Anyway, trigger warning, y'all. I do vape, and it's just nicotine. Nothing illegal. If y'all don't like it, it's your problem. Hey, DJF. Welcome in. Well, thank you. I mean, yes, I agree. I meant to say, where are you chatting from? It was Jasper when I got him, so we just kept the name because it just suits him. Birthday suit. There you go. And for y'all were asking where Tracy is, I think John asked. I mean, not Tracy. Why did I say Tracy? I'm looking at Tracy and saying Tracy instead of what I mean to say. John, I think you'd asked where Jasper is. He is right over there on the other side of the couch, asleep. Right, Sharon, for real. He's in Los Angeles, DGAF? Or just, how about, I mean, if it's okay, I'll just call you DG. I have several friends that live out in Los Angeles, but I am in North Georgia. Right. I'm Georgia. Hey, Lori. There you go. Anyway, yeah, Jasper's over there sleeping. Dave. I wouldn't protest, but Tommy. But, yeah, Jasper has been very busy since we got home. He was super excited to see Dave. He hadn't seen Dave since the last time Dave came down, so he was really excited to see Dave. He got to playing with Dave. Sharon. He got to playing with Dave, and he was, when he plays, you have 3 cats, DGAF, I have 5. This is Sabrina, but we call her Bree Bree. And I've got, here I have Dakota. That's Dakota. Over here, hang on. Oh, this one is Squeaky. I had to check because Squeaky has a twin named Lenny. So sometimes when they're not facing me, it's hard for me to see which one's which. And I don't even remember what I was saying now. Right, Dave. All right, Lori, I hope you have a good rest of your night. What was I saying, y'all? I totally forgot. TG, right? Oh, yeah, when we got home, Jasper was like jumping up on Dave. When he plays, he will. Hey, John Phillips, welcome in. Good to see you. Right, Sharon, exactly. But he was jumping up and he was like playing with getting Dave's hands. That's what he does with me, and he's doing it to Dave. He'll kind of not only nip at your hand, but just kind of put just enough pressure on there so you know he's playing. But anyway, he was jumping up doing that to Dave, and then he would fly off the couch and run over at my mom. And Mom was like, I didn't do it. Dave did it. So then he'd run back to Dave and he'd start playing with his hands, and then he'd jump down and run back to Mom, run back to Dave, and then he'd take off in the kitchen and go, flying around in circles. He was having a blast. Oh, good, Sharon. Really, Sue? Well, happy birthday to him a day early. Tommy. Yeah, but that's what makes it interesting, Tommy. Sure, DG. I would bet, Sue. I have a hard enough time. Hey, Sandy, good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Ask Lila. So, I have a hard enough time believing that mine will be 24 this year. DG, I wouldn't say every time. Every once in a while when I get kind of get in the mood or whatever. But that's extremely rare. I know people that love it, though. Are you John P? That's cool. Now, if you know, and if you wonder why I'm saying John P instead of just John, we have another John in here. Well, that's cool. SeaWorld does sound like fun. TG, right? There you go. Dave, they tried to keep you. Yeah, see, Sharon's one of them that loves it. I get in a Hawaiian mood, Shamu. I got to see Shamu once when I was a teenager. Right, Sharon. Oh, I have no. Blah. I can't even stand the smell of anchovies. All right, I'm hearing sirens. Sharon, what did you do? Yeah, anchovies are gross. Oh, did you, Sandy? That would be pretty cool. And y'all, apparently Bella wants to get up close and personal, and she just fell off the table and scared Dakota. And Bree's out of here. I didn't do it, Sharon. Dave. Tommy, I agree with that to a point, but if you think about it, we wouldn't know as much as we know about them if they hadn't captured some of them. I am not definitely not a fan of keeping them. You know what? I hope you know what I'm trying to say. No, Sharon, because we keep Tommy in the cage. Yeah, who let Tommy out? Somebody let Tommy out of his cage. Yadira, did you do it again? You think so, Tracy? I don't know. Now there are. You didn't do it, Yadira. That's cool, John. DG, no, I'm in North Georgia. Pretty close, though. I was born and raised here. You're innocent, Yadira? I don't know about that. Maybe in that case you might be, but Dave. Hey, off, y'all. Good to see you. You think Dave did it? Innocent of this? Okay. Sweatshirts and sweatpants. Yeah. That would be, that's one of my choices too. Do you, DG? Dave and I were just talking about that today. His lost leg did it. Dave and I were just talking about that today. How when he moved up to where he's living now, at that point, I guess at that point there wasn't a Bojangles here anymore. So he would call and give his mom a hard time about it. It's like, I'm having Bojangles. Tommy's your running buddy. Oh, are you John P? My parents were both raised in Florida. That's true, Tracy. All right, Yadira. Sharon. Hardee's is Carl Jr. Yeah. Well, John P., my boyfriend, is right here in the chat. He's saying Dave fell in the well. Yeah, there are some parts of SeaWorld that I don't like. Yeah. Now, I do like watching. There's some channels on YouTube that I found that are like elephant sanctuaries. Yeah, some of them still do. I think it's pretty cool. There was this. I have DG. I'm actually only about 5 minutes from or the Tennessee state line in Chattanooga. But yeah, I have been to Dollywood a couple of times. Exactly, Tracy. That's what I was gonna say. I watched this one. Um, I watched this one where this elephant was she was older, like probably around 50ish years old, and had been working. They had worked her as pulling logs pretty much her whole life, and they went and rescued her, and she got to be free for the first few times. They were showing the first little while of her being free. It was pretty cool. Do they, Dave? I would like to go see that sometime. Oh, really, John? That's pretty cool. And Dave, John P was asking you that question. Tommy. Yeah, Sue got one of the Jasper shirts. Yeah, as long as we don't get like disrespectful. So might have to scroll up a little bit, Dave. No, Sharon's on the Georgia side with me. It should be respectful. That's all I ask. Yeah, see, here's my Jasper shirt. Well, thank you, John. Dave, I guess you're Mr. King now. My cousin, yeah, I know, Tommy. I know. Nobody, Sharon. I don't really have a TikTok shop, so to say, John P. But I do have merch. If you go on my main page, you will see where I have shirts and a couple of coffee mugs. He was asking about making us gator steaks, I think he said. Oh, thank you, John P. But no religion in the chat, please. Oh, right, DG, we are. I have to. Well, I've had gator tail. Hey, Holly. For some of the newer people that may not have met her, Luna Wraith House there, that's my daughter, Holly. Yeah, I had gator tail. It's pretty good. Oh, you're good, John. What you drinking, Holly? Oh. Is that Jasmine? Hi, Jasmine. Mwah. Mimi loves you. Not a huge fan, DG. I have not, DG. I would love to go there just to see what it's like, but I have not. She's just watching. My grandbaby's watching, y'all. She's 1 and her name is Jasmine. Mwah, Jasmine. Me too, John P. Dave. She just hit you, Holly. She said, "Why? She said, why Mimi still here?" No hitting mommy, Jasmine. Right? Did you? Now my dad's been there, but no, gotta. Oh, you gotta correct that. Why are you yelling at Mimi? Why are you yelling at Mimi, Jasmine? It's a squirt bottle like a cat. Oh yeah, John P. I got different kinds of family in here. I got I have blood family and chosen family. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, John P. You lost your dog last year. I'm sorry. You've been to New Orleans, Dave? Nolans. Sharing in the outhouse. Oh yeah, family is family can be pretty amazing. See, I don't know. I've heard both. First, my dad went down there. My dad's not. He was there during All right, John T. So my dad was down there during Mardi Gras. He went. He was like, "Hey, are you? Good to see you." Cotton sweats. Yep. So but my dad is not a party person. So I mean, I think he did enjoy it, but he didn't like all the drinking and stuff. Where are you gonna go, Sue? Yep, John. Right? Baxter's nice. So is Chattanooga. You don't have to leave, Sharon. I mean, Nola and Miami. Now, I've been close to Miami, but not there. Well, come on, Sue. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I say. Either shorts and a t-shirt or jeans and a t-shirt. Did you? I don't know. I don't think I have. Dave. Hi, how are you? Are you? Did you ever get it figured out where you can do your live stream? I had never tried them, did you? Oh, I love shrimp, definitely. Only 1,000 miles. Is that it? That's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, okay, are you? I can tell you, Dave loves to go fishing. Right? Just a 4-day drive. Right. Oh, yeah, I love boiled shrimp too. Is it really that far? I didn't realize it was that far to Connecticut. DG, I like it as rare as I can get it. There you go, John. Bus or plane. Nope. Sorry, Dakota. I don't think I'd take the bus. That would take forever. Right, DG. I used to have a, I had a, I can't say, well, I didn't used to have a friend that, hey, Daniel, good to see you. I have a friend that used to raise cattle, and, Tracy. And his thing was he'd, al- he'd always say, just knock its horns off and wipe its butt. All right, John, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Oh, I bet, Tracy. The cuts out. Yeah, Dave. Look at this, y'all. You think she's spoiled? And I think she might have missed me while I was gone. What y'all think? Tommy? She really is, Sue. Right, Dave. So we took a bus on a band trip. So I'll change it in a minute. We took a bus on the bus on a band trip from here to San Antonio. Yeah, that was not fun. There we go. Right, Tracy. It gives me 2 a night, so there's the second one. Right, Sandy? She's not at all spoiled. It was, Sandy. It was took forever. Plus, you know. Hi Tessa, welcome in. Thank you, I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, DG, I don't blame you. And I have trouble sitting for that long. There you go. Tommy. One the same to you, Tessa. And just as a quick reminder, y'all, chat is for 16 and over only. If you are under 16 and not approved by myself or one of my mods, We do have to ask you to leave for your own security. I have not, John. I don't know, Tommy. I haven't seen him. Right, DG? Not are you leaving us, John P? Is that what you're saying? Dave, I knew that was gonna be said. Why is that, Tessa? You're the captain now. Yeah, that happens sometimes, Tessa. YouTube be YouTubing. All right, John. Have a good rest of your night. Captain Obvious. This one is grape jam. Right, DG. What do you think, Bree Bree? Hmm? What you think? She's so cute. Well, thank you for being here, John. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Tommy, be nice. Best part of the meal is the nap afterwards. Yeah, I do not, DG. Is it, Tessa? What part of the world are you in? Bodily functions. I think the best part of a holiday meal is when you get to spend it with people you love. Yes. All right, Tessa. I am also in the U.S. I'm in North Georgia. Yeah, Dave's son is a tattoo artist, but he doesn't have any. Me too, Sue. I haven't been there in a while. The desserts. Yeah. I knew what you meant, Tommy. Now, if we're talking the actual, yeah, your daughter-in-law, yeah, that's what I meant. If we're talking about the actual food, though, I think the best part, my favorite thing to have on the holiday is green bean casserole. Oh, she's purring, y'all. She's just purring away. What do you think, Bree Bree? What do you think? Oh, yeah, definitely, Dave. Oh, me too, DG. Hey, Tiny, good to see you. Well, it's Sunday there. Happy Saturday from here. Oh, yeah, I gotta have ham and tater salad on Easter. Yeah, it's an Easter staple around here. Oh, it's tradition. If I won 2 million, pay off debts first of all. Put some savings aside for my kids and my granddaughter. Oh no, ham and tater salad. Then I don't know. Probably buy a house. 2-story double wide. Is it tiny? So Dave, does that mean I could be the queen of your double wide trailer? Oh, definitely not that, DG. Tommy. Right. Well, that's just Tommy being Tommy, you know. Right, I love ham, and I'm really not a big fan of turkey. Tommy. Well, Tommy, you would have to go into Tennessee to pick on Dave, because he's in Tennessee right now. Right now, turkey lunch meat is not bad. It is all good, Sue. Make you some moonshine. Oh no, he's talking about like a mobile home. They make them, I don't know about everywhere else, but here you can buy a 2-story mobile home. What are you doing now, Tiny? Oh yeah, Dave can get the actual moonshine. Right, Sue, for real. Oh, oh. We had my parents laughing today. Um, so when we got up this morning, after we've been up for a little bit, I called to check on my youngin before we headed back this way. And my mom was saying that they were having breakfast and they were having like biscuits and gravy and sausage and bacon and scrambled eggs. And anyway, at that point, we hadn't had breakfast yet, so we were both like, that man is hungry. So there you go, DG. Oh, really, John? I don't know. But exactly, Sue. But so Dave made breakfast, right? My lack of cooking skills is legendary. My mom's like, my mom had made the comment of, when I talked to her a little bit later, I said, Dave was cooking breakfast. She said, you're not cooking any breakfast? And I was like, I said, no. I was like, no. He said he likes his apartment to not be burned. And, right, Sue. And when we got down here, we were talking about it again, and she said, you didn't, I can't believe you didn't cook him breakfast. Dave was like, no, I have a nice gun cabinet. I don't want it burned. It's pretty funny. Right? That's what I'm thinking, Tracy. I mean, I know the processed stuff is not good for you, but it's in so much stuff. What you counting down to, Tiny? I honestly don't know about that, DG. Hey, Lady Sky, good to see you. What do you think, Bree Bree? Right, Tracy. I think it is. And see, you're in green, Lady Sky. Ladies, I am doing pretty good. What about you? Right, Dave? Right, DG, for real. I agree, Tracy. No, she is purring, y'all. I doubt you can hear her, but she is purring. But anyway, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear her or not. Gosh, she's purring. Oh, really, Sue? Okay, Dave. Just going to stream. Oh. Yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend, y'all. Roadkill dinner. Probably, DG. Yeah, Dave, I figured that. I knew that's what you meant. She's so cuddly. Yeah, I cut the heat off earlier today because it was getting warm in here. I may need to go cut it back on in a minute. Where's my child? Kind of had to laugh when I put her to bed. She's got her favorite blanket. It's just a fluffy pink and white blanket that's been her favorite since she could walk. And then she's got a blanket that I gave her for Valentine's Day, plus her bedspread. She put all three of those blankets on her. It's like, I said, you're gonna be sweating. Right, Tracy? TG. Right? I actually have a walking track directly beside my house. Like, literally, if it wasn't dark outside, I could show y'all out this window right here. The walking track is right at the edge of my yard. Hi, Ashish. Good to see you. So, the thing is, I don't utilize it enough. I need to. Because it's not like one of those tracks that goes around in circles. That's not what I'm talking about. It's actually, it kind of goes around a creek and some other stuff. Right, DG, I can understand that. No, I spent some time with Dave. That's my boyfriend. I spent some time with him last night and this morning. So we did have some time together. I mean, I told him that was all I really wanted for Valentine's. Yeah, I mean, this neighborhood is pretty safe. So I mean, I wouldn't go walking just because of my sight, my vision. But I mean, I wouldn't be worried. Oh, I bet, DG. I mean, I'm a little lost there. You dear, who got a wrapped gift? I'm confused. It's been not cold, but not like overly warm here. It's actually really pretty today. Oh, me? Yeah. Yes, I did. Oh, wow. Did you? I unwrapped it later. That's right. Hey, Creeper. Good to see you. You watched, Dave? All right, Ashish. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You participated, sir. Right, Tracy. I understand that, DG. You dear. Right. It is pretty reasonable there where Dave is. And it's pretty reasonable here. I actually, Creeper, I'm doing pretty good. What about you? Dave. It probably is, DG. I'm not honestly sure. I've never lived in Atlanta. I'm about 2 hours outside of Atlanta. Just got back from Mardi Gras. Well, that's pretty cool. We were actually talking about that earlier, Creeper. You dear. Right? Exactly, Dave. Honestly, DG, no. And it's not because it's not anything against Atlanta itself. I just don't like big cities. Right, Tracy, me too. But yeah, I just don't care for big cities. I will stay in my small town. Oh, she's a purring girl. Hi, Bambino. Welcome in. Good to see you. Right, Dave. Right, are you? That's actually a little too big for me. Yes, I am a country girl. Right, DG, and actually to me, that's not quite as bad as, I mean, we joke about it, that everybody knows everybody and everybody's business, but really, it's not bad. 1,100 is cattle. John, he said hi back. All right, Sue. DG. Creeper said hi to you, Bree Bree. Right, Dave, for real. Oh, really? Are you? Oh, wow, Bambino. Welcome back, Lydia. Sorry, baby, I didn't mean to bump your face. The town where my niece, well, she's my niece from my first marriage. She has informed me I was always be her aunt. So, a town where my niece lives in Wisconsin, I think. Yeah, it probably is DG. I'm not sure exactly how many we have here, but it's not, you know, not huge. But yeah, it's more than 1,000. But where my niece lives in, I want to say it's Wisconsin. Oh, well, that's no fun, Lydia. Tiny. DG, not in my actual town. They had a Starbucks, but they ended up, closing it down. But there's one not far away in Chattanooga. But hang on a second. But where my niece lives, there was a town. Her town was actually at one point in the running for the smallest town in America. Lydia said hi to you, Bree Bree, because they only got like 300 people. DG, that's about, I think about 4 hours away. All right, Dave, I love you. I'm not going to be on here much longer anyway. Right, are you? I've only been a couple of times. It's just kind of expensive. She is, Creeper, pretty much. That's why I call her my Velcro cat. For this one, DG, 25. So I know it hasn't been bad, Lydia. It was actually not cold here today, but not warm. Oh, really, Tracy? It may be the same one. Yeah, it's just 25. So actually, it's kind of odd. The vape shop near my house. Welcome back, Sue. Um. Oh, really? DG, wow. The vape shop near my house, I've gotten to know some of the people there. So if there's one girl there, it's 25. If there's another one there, it's like 29. All right, Creeper. Have a good rest of your night. It says, no, you know what, Tracy? I think it's Wisconsin. I get the two states mixed up. I think she's in with. I think you. No, I don't think it must be a different one because this one is in Wisconsin. All right, y'all. So, and actually, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Um, right, TG. I can understand that. So anyway, like I said, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Anybody that wants to share your channel, you can do that. Just type !Dawn, and Nightbot will share that for you. Remember, y'all, we do have a Discord. If you would like to check that out, it is on my main page. Sorry, y'all. My back is killing me. I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Good night, Sue. Also, we do have a couple of GoFundMe set up. One is for No Face, that's one of my mods, who is dealing with some issues such as homelessness and things that are not his, they were not his fault. So if y'all can help him with that, that would be awesome. And there's also a GoFundMe for my friend Nomi to try to help get him out of the backwoods of Alaska and closer to civilization because that's where he needs to be for medical reasons. But if y'all can't help financially, we totally get it. If just y'all can send some good thoughts, prayers, good vibes, whatever you do. I believe that's and if you can't click the links that are being shared here, what you can do is go on to one of my previous lives, watch the live chat replay, go down towards the end, and you'll find the links there and you should be able to click them. Or you can come back to this one in 24 to 48 hours and you'll be able to click them then. Anyway, so y'all please don't forget to like. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I love you guys, and I will see y'all either in a chat or on the next stream, which will be most likely sometime tomorrow night. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, whichever it is where y'all are. Bye, everybody.